by displaying various cosmic modes. Expert entertainers would perform for him, and female dancers would dance energetically. Purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhakti-yoga Swami Prabhupada disciple. Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur points out that the words Nata Acharya refers, among other things, to expert magicians. All of these different entertainers, one after other, would perform for the Lord in the assembly of great kings. Translation, verse number 20. These performers would dance and sing to the sounds of mridangas, venas, murajas, flutes, cymbals, and conch-shells, while professional poets, chroniclers, and panegyrists would recite the Lord's glories. Verse number 21 translation. Some brahmanas sitting in that assembly hall would fluently chant Vedic mantras, while others recounted stories of past kings of pious renown. Text 22 translation. Once a certain person arrived in the assembly, O king, who had never been seen there before. The doorkeepers announced him to the Lord and then escorted him inside. Text 23rd. Translation. That person bowed down to Krishna, the Supreme Person of Godhead, and with joined palms he described to the Lord how a number of kings were suffering because Jarasandha had imprisoned them. The 23rd verse we should recite. This is very beautiful verse. I like it. I would like to request all of you, please repeat after me. Sa namaskritta Krishnaya Pareshaya Kritanjalihi Ragam Avedaya Dukkham Jarasandha Nirodajam. Very beautiful verse. This is for all of us. Translation. That person bowed down to Krishna, the Supreme Person of Godhead, and with joined palms he described to the Lord how a number of kings were suffering because Jarasandha had imprisoned them. We are all in prison cell, but we don't know due to ignorance. Now, verse number 24 translation. 20,000 kings who had refused to submit absolutely to Jarasandha during his world conquest had been forcibly imprisoned by him in the fortress named Giri Braja. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti-yoga Swami Prabhupada disciple, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur points out that these kings refused the payment of tribute and other forms of submission to Jarasandha. Also, there is a well-known account in Mahabharata and other literatures that Jarasandha desired to worship Mahabhairava by offering him the lives of 100,000 kings in sacrifice. See, demonic people activities. He wants to sacrifice 1,000 kings' lives to the demigods. Hare Krishna. After that, 25 to 30, that messengers reading king's request to Lord Krishna. And then Lord Krishna will decide what to do. And he will discuss with his ministers, Satyaki and Uddhavas. So, this chapter, 70th chapter, titled Lord Krishna's Daily Activities. Actually, this is very, very important for all of us. Lord Krishna, by his activities, he is giving us lesson how to perform devotional activities from Grihastha ashram, from householder ashram. This is ideal devotional activities Lord Krishna performing and teaching us. We should follow his instruction. Here we can see Gaur Nitai, Krishna Balaram, Radha Shyam Sundar. Every day devotees come to temple Mangalati. Brahma Muhurta time is very, very auspicious time and very important time for the devotees. Lord Krishna, he wake up how? By hearing what? Kukroo! Yes? Cuckoo's sound. This, do you have experienced this? Those who live in villages? Yes? I had experience during my childhood time. We heard this sound and wake up. And my mother wake up and she cleaned the room and she take bath and she used to do arati, tulsi arati. And my father was calling, wake up, now sit in table for reading. Morning time, early morning. This is very, very important for a student also, for study Vedic scriptures. So in our Krishna Balaram temple, all over the world ISKCON temple, we are teaching people how to perform pure devotional service. We can see Lord Krishna, he wake up early in the morning, what he do? He used to go to washroom, he take bath in crystal clear pure water. After dressing his dress, then he performed devotional activities. Yes, Prabhu? Then after morning program complete, then he performs sacrifice. Om Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. After Swaha complete, he used to chant Gayatri. After Gayatri complete, then he performed Tarpan for his forefathers, for Devas, for Rishis. Actually, this is a householder duty to perform proper devotional activities. Tarpan. One has to perform these activities. Lord Krishna is showing us how to perform devotional activities. After Tarpan complete, then he used to give donation, cows to the Brahmanas. 13,084 cows, different groups of cows to the Brahmanas. And after that, he used to see milk, ghee, honey, gold, and touching fire. After that, he properly dressed for king dress. Then he used to go to Sudharma assembly for his official work. And what we do in Krishna Balaram temple, we also perform everything up to Guru Puja, Bhagavatam class, eating prasadam 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock office. Yes, Prabhu? Yes. Official hour. System. We have system. Krishna consciousness movement means system, punctuality. If you follow punctuality system, then our life become happy and peaceful. We are educating people come to Krishna consciousness. Those who are scholar and intelligent person, they should take it very seriously, not whimsically, not blindly, with judgment. Like Chaitanya Charitamrita's author, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he has said that Chaitanyer kipar katha karaho bichar, bichar korile chitte paibe chamatkar. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very merciful. He has given to the fallen soul how to make life successful with judgment. If you judgment, you see all over the world devotees perform Krishna consciousness activities, how they become happy, how they make their life successful. With bichar, judgment, then your life becomes successful. Lord Krishna giving us lesson to learn from the Vedic scriptures. Similarly, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also given same thing to us. Through the Vedic scriptures, through his bona fide representative. So, Sudharma assembly house was taken away from the heavenly planets and established in the city of Dwarka. We know this, Sudharma assembly. The specific significance of the assembly house is that anyone who entered it would be freed from the 6 kinds of material pangs, namely hunger, thirst, lamentation, illusion, old age, and death. These are the waves of material existence. And as long as one remains in that Sudharma assembly, he would not be affected by these 6 material waves. Similarly, in Krishna consciousness movement also, we are affected by 3 moods of material nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance, right? And 3 kind of gunas people also. Demigod quality, human being quality, and Asuras quality. You see fire sacrifice when priests offer ghee into fire, yes, and some also offering wood. By supplying wood, then we can see the flame, how strong that flame, right? Also we can see water in ocean, also we can see water in river, also we can see water here in this glass. Yes? By seeing the quantity of the water in the water pot, then we can understand how much water in this glass and how much water in the ocean, right? By seeing the container and quantity. Similarly, earthen part, inside earthen part also is sky, and outside also we can see the sky. By seeing this earthen part, we can understand how much quantity inside, right? Similarly, when we can understand who is devatas, who is bhaktas, and who is asuras. How? By his action and activities. No need to tell that he is a good devotee. He is a nice devotee. No. By his action and activities, devotee can understand. A sane person and intelligent person can understand actually he is a devotee. Yes? We should understand this. So, actually, Yoga Indriya Sanjavam, Bhakti Yoga, we are performing devotional activities. Yoga Indriya Sanjavam. By controlling senses, then Bhakti Yoga begins. So, different classes of people in the social system are engaged in various professions. And when one inquires as to the well-being of a particular person, he should do so on the basis of that person's occupation. Therefore, when one inquires as to the welfare of a Brahmana, the questions should be ordered according to his condition of life so as not to disturb him. It should be considered. A peaceful mind is the basis for becoming truthful, clean, accomplished, self-control, and tolerant. Thus, by attaining knowledge and knowing its practical application in life, one becomes convinced about the absolute truth. For peace and happiness in the material world, the Varnashram institution must be introduced. The symptoms of one's activities must be defined, and one must be educated accordingly. Then spiritual advancement will automatically be possible, and we are giving this education all over the world to make life successful. A Brahmana is the spiritual teacher of all these social divisions. Brahmanas have 6 occupational duties, of which 3 are compulsory, namely studying the Vedas, worshipping the deity, and giving charity. By teaching, by inducing others to worship the deity, and by accepting gifts, by Brahmanas receive the necessities of life. Shatakarma Nipuna Vipra Mantra Tantra Visharada. This 6 quality Brahmana should be. And we are doing same thing in Krishna Balaram Mandir, right? Brahmanas worshipping deity, they are reading Vedic scriptures, they are accepting donations, yes? And then they are inducing people how to worship deity, how to perform devotional activities, preaching application, preach Krishna consciousness movement. Devotees are coming chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. 24th hour Kirtan is going on in Krishna Balaram temple. Yes? This is the 6 qualities of a Brahmana. We need to understand that when one actually become a Pandit, Brahmana means Pandit, one has to become a Pandit. How? One must realize perfectly that living being is spirit soul, but is testing various types of material bodies. But testing in material bodies, different kind of bodies. One may theoretically understand this. We are understanding we are not this body, we are spirit soul. How? By theoretical knowledge. How we understand it practically? Practical knowledge. When one has practical realization, then he actually becomes a Pandit, one who knows the reality. So now, winter season, you feel cold, right, Prabhu? You wear a jacket, under jacket another sweater, then shirt. Jacket is our gross body. Beneath the jacket is shirt is our subtle body. Beneath the shirt is our body. This is spirit soul. Clear? Gross body, subtle body and soul. So this is practical experience for understanding we are not this body, we are spirit soul. Srila Prabhupada, maximum time he used to say, we are not this body, we are spirit soul. This is clear understanding, practical understanding. This person is called the real Pandit. Clear? So when we go to institute or college, teachers come, he gives lecture and goes away, right? Here also so many speakers come, gives lecture and goes away. And those who are very clever and intelligent students, they take the notebook, like you are writing.